Hi, welcome to Girlguiding Glasgow's 100th annual review, Girlguiding Glasgow Celebrates. My name is Beth.
Our annual review is somewhat different to our usual evening of celebration in Glasgow City Chambers. We are delighted you can still join us from the comfort of your own home to celebrate Girlguiding Glasgow in this very special year. Our review will finish with all sections having the opportunity to review our Girlguiding promise.
I would like to first welcome Girlguiding Glasgow's President Morag Liddle.
Hello everyone. I am delighted to welcome you to Girlguiding Glasgow's 100th annual review. Girlguiding has flourished in this city for over 100 years, and here we are in 2020 in these difficult and challenging times. Coronavirus has kept many of us apart, with most of our meeting places closed to keep us safe. We've had to find new ways to reach out and stay connected, and I would like to thank all of you who are keeping in touch with girls, and just as importantly, keeping in touch with each other. It is so important that we take care and stay safe. Over the last century, Girlguiding has adapted through the decades as the lives of girls and women have changed. We have had many global role models, from Emily Pankhurst to Greta Thunberg. In Girlguiding, we encourage girls and women to speak up for what is important in their lives and the lives of others who cannot speak for themselves. We have seen inspiring examples of women's leadership in Girlguiding Glasgow from our county commissioners. As we approach the end of 2020, Jill Elborn, our current county commissioner, will complete her 5-year term of office. And I know I am speaking on behalf of everyone in Glasgow when I say thank you to Jill for her outstanding contribution, and we look forward to welcoming and supporting our next county commissioner. As we look to the next 100 years, and as our highly motivated leaders and volunteers continue to deliver fun, friendship and adventure to girls across our magnificent city of Glasgow, let's reflect on our past. Let's value our heritage and celebrate our legacy. Let's go back in time and meet some of the girls who have been part of Girlguiding Glasgow over the decades and go into their shoes.
Hi, I am Ruth. I live in the Gorbals in Glasgow and share a room with my brother and sisters and my mum and dad. I enjoy spending my time playing with my friends in the alleyway and streets. I am also a guide and have recently attended a big service at Glasgow's Cathedral with 900 guides where Girlguiding Glasgow dedicated their county banner. I was also really lucky as I was part of the Guard of Honour for Princess Mary when she visited the city.
Hi, I'm Margaret and I stay in Maryhill with my family. I share a room with my 4 sisters, but I wish I had my own bedroom in one of the new houses which have electricity and running water. It's been scary over the last few years as we have had to go to the Anderson shelter with our neighbours to shelter from nighttime bombings. At school, I'm really enjoying needlework and cookery. However, with war rationing, it's difficult without all the ingredients. After school, I enjoy going to guides with my friends, and we were all excited when we attended the King's Silver Jubilee at Pollock Estate in 1935. In 1938, at the Empire Exhibition in Bellahouston Park, I saw the King close up when I was part of Girlguiding Glasgow's Guard of Honour for the King and Queen at the event. My aunt is a leader in the county and helped when Girlguiding Glasgow's headquarters was made a sub-office of WVS to receive blankets and clothing for evacuated children. She also helped coordinate all Girlguiding Glasgow members donating half of their daily salary, income or pocket money. The county raised a total of £830, the equivalent of £54,500 today, and used it to pay towards the cost of air ambulances. I'm Patricia and I live in Knightswood. I enjoy helping my dad grow vegetables now we have our own garden. Our new house feels a lot bigger compared to the tenement we used to stay in, and I no longer share a room with my big sister. Just now at school, I am getting ready to sit my 11+ exams before I go to secondary. I hope to work in an office when I leave school at 15. My big sister has just been presented with her Queen's Guide Award at Girlguiding Glasgow's AGM, and she is one of the first in the city to achieve this, so we are all very proud of her. Last summer we both attended Girlguiding Glasgow's first international camp at Main State in Mulgai, and I now have pen pals in France, Switzerland and Denmark.
Hi, my name is Sarah and I've recently moved into the Red Road Flats in Billarnock. I could not quite believe it when my mum said our flat was on the 15th floor. I really enjoy sitting on the balcony and it is exciting to see the new M8 motorway is now opened. In my spare time I like to go to the cinema with my friends, but my favourite hobby is going to guides. I recently joined the Girlguiding Glasgow choir and we sang at the opening of Napier Brownie House. When I leave school I hope to go to college and become a teacher.
Hi, my name is Jennifer and I live with my parents and my little sister in Shawlands. My dad has been working as a joiner at the SECC development and was delighted to get free tickets to attend one of the first gigs held in the venue, UB40. I have been a guide with Girlguiding Glasgow for a few years now and I have been lucky to attend lots of special events. The first I attended was at Kelvin Hall for World Thinking Day. I just could not believe it when I saw the number of other guides that were there. My guide leader told me over 2,000. In the same year, 1985, I then attended a special county camp at Arkashardies to celebrate the campsite turning 21. It was a great weekend with lots of new activities for me and my friends to try. It was also my first time sleeping out in a tent. My little sister has just started Rainbows in Queen's Park. It's the first rainbow unit in the city. She's very excited as she has been very jealous of all the adventure I get to have with guides, although I have tried to tell her she's a little too young to come camping just yet. I'm studying towards my O grades and my plan at the moment would be to study fashion and design when I leave school. If I am not at guides, I usually spend a lot of time with my friends in the park, rollerblading or watching movies. My favourites at the moment are E.T. or Gregory's Girl.
I am Jessica and I always have my head in a book. My favourite book at the moment is Harry Potter. If I am not reading, I am looking after my Tamagotchi or playing my Nintendo. I live with my parents in a house they recently bought in Ibrox. On a Monday night, I go to guides with my best friend and we have been busy fundraising to help raise money for a memorial shelter at the campsite in memory of the guides and leaders who tragically died in a bus accident. In the summer, I attended Fallet 97, an international Girlguiding Glasgow camp, and I saw the new shelter. I was proud to have helped with my unit to contribute towards it. My mum and I have recently had a day out in town visiting the People's Palace as my drawing was picked to be displayed as part of Glasgow's Year of Architecture exhibition. Mum was really excited to see my drawing and she took loads of pictures of me beside it.
Hi, I'm Emily and I live in Shawlands in the south side of Glasgow with my mum. It's recently been my birthday and I was really grateful to get a laptop which I can go online with Wi-Fi and chat to my friends on Facebook and Twitter. I spend quite a lot of time on my mobile phone texting friends and at the weekend I like to spend time with my dad. I have been a guide for a few years and it was really cool as my big cousin is my guide leader. She told us recently about going to the Science Centre to celebrate the Brownies' 90th birthday. I've had the opportunity to go to a few county events which have been great fun. Last year I was at the county launch event at Kelvin Grove for the Girlguiding Centenary and now I'm going to the Royal Concert Hall where we are all going to renew our promise at 8:10 on the 20th of October 2010.
I am Emma and I'm studying for my Nat 5s at school and I would really like to stay on to do my hires and go to university to study engineering. I live with my mum in a flat in Baillieston and enjoy spending time with my best friend Olivia. We spend a lot of time on YouTube, Snapchat and Instagram. Olivia and I love a selfie. We both were brownies and as guides we went camping for the first time to a big camp to celebrate the Commonwealth Games coming to Glasgow with thousands of other young people. It was a really epic weekend, even though it rained a lot. It didn't put us off as we have also been to Girlguiding Glasgow's county camp Rock in Rio, where we both enjoyed trying yoga, making mocktails and going in hot tubs. My gran has also just been away for the weekend celebrating the Trefoil Guild's 75th anniversary with her friends at Napier House at Girlguiding Glasgow's campsite. I love that my gran is still having sleepovers. The highlight of Guides this year has been attending a STEM event led by female engineers from Bay Systems. I'm working hard on trying to finish my Gold Award before I move on to Rangers.
It is wonderful to see how our Girlguiding uniforms have changed throughout the years, and even more interesting to learn about what each of the guides' experience would have been as a Girlguiding Glasgow member.
I'm sure you might have recognised a few familiar faces who went back in time to be each of the guides. The Rangers and I really enjoyed exploring what each of the guides' lives would have been like. One thing we recognised to be the same is the fun and friendship and adventure which Girlguiding provides.
I would now like to introduce Girlguiding Glasgow's County Commissioner, Jill Elborn.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining our online annual review. This year started with great plans for centenary celebration events for all sections and volunteers. Venues had been booked and programmes created, and our county's special centenary badge, Give, Grow, Go, was launched on World Thinking Day 2020 for all our members to come together and mark this very special milestone. Things changed dramatically for us all in March 2020 when the United Kingdom was placed in a full lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And we were asked to stay at home to keep safe and help protect the NHS. Unfortunately, very quickly it became apparent that our county's celebrations would need to be stalled until a later date when it is safer for us all to come together again. Girlguiding is renowned for being flexible and dynamic, and this has been evident over the last few months as volunteers have quickly retrained and adapted to delivering the Girlguiding programme via alternative ways. Units are now meeting up on Zoom remotely and are learning to work together in new ways. By doing so, this has helped many of our girls and young women still feel connected and engaged when so many things have changed in their lives day to day. Many units have hosted virtual sleepovers and used our Give, Grow, Go at Home version to continue to celebrate our special year. At the start of 2020, we launched our new 4-division structure after a year-long consultation process with all levels of our county. The transition to our new division structure has ensured we are operating efficiently and effectively and making the best use of our volunteers and resources. Another big change for our county this year has been the sale of our Girlguiding Glasgow headquarters in Elborn Bank Street. As a county, we have had many happy years based in the city centre, and this building has served us exceptionally well. Never for one moment when I started as County Commissioner did I imagine I would be overseeing the dissolution of Elborn Bank Street, and whilst it has been a very difficult task to undertake, I am even more confident in light of COVID-19 that we have made the right decision. Having spent time reflecting on Girlguiding Glasgow's history whilst preparing for our annual celebrations, I have been inspired by the role our county and our members have had in events and significant moments in the history of Girlguiding and within Glasgow. Whilst our county's timeline stretches further back to 1908 when the Cuckoo Patrol was formed and our first 3 units were registered in 1912, this year we are celebrating the county of the City of Glasgow's constitution being established. I have often wondered if I was having a cup of tea with the County Commissioner in 1920, Lady Stirling Maxwell, what would we be discussing? Would the challenges we face in Girlguiding be broadly similar? I believe the answer would be yes. As the Spanish flu virus was affecting every continent around the globe in 1920, remarkably similar to the pandemic we find ourselves in today. 100 years forward and we are overcoming the very same thing. However, what I'm sure Lady Stirling Maxwell would share with me would be the hope and belief that things will get better and that Girlguiding will flourish across the city again and continue to welcome all girls and young women to join our worldwide movement and have amazing adventures. Our organisation has adapted through the decades to be relevant to our young people, and 2020 has allowed us to reflect and have gratitude for the women who went before us and have laid such strong foundations for our county. Fast forward to today, and I've been astounded at the commitment and dedication of Girlguiding Glasgow volunteers. The year 2020 has tested us all, and what I have taken away most from this year is the sound support network being a member of Girlguiding can provide in the most testing of times. At the heart of our county is our purpose to support the development and resilience of girls and young women, and this year we have all been required to rely on that resilience to get us through these difficult times. Girlguiding Glasgow is defined by teamwork, and I have been reassured by how members have supported each other. This year, we are celebrating 160 adult volunteers obtaining Girlguiding Long Service Awards, which reaches 1,475 years of astonishing voluntary service. Let's celebrate these members, and on behalf of the girls and young women you provide opportunity for on a weekly basis, I wish to thank you.
I think over the past 30 years I've enjoyed my time volunteering with Girlguiding Glasgow, not only working with the girls and enjoying the time I have with them, watching them grow, become young women confident in what they do and watching them bloom. I've also made some absolutely fabulous friends. We've travelled all over the world together. It's just been an amazing adventure.
Thank you. Congratulations, and on behalf of all your guides and for all the adult volunteers that you have supported, thank you so much for the time that you give to our county.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm delighted to be at our next doorstep long service presentation for our 10-year award recipients, and I'm delighted to be here this afternoon with Lisa Miller, who's received her 10-year award. Congratulations, Lisa.
Thank you, Bill.
So Lisa, tell us, what has been your favourite moment with Girlguiding?
Probably one of my favourite moments would be taking the unit that I work with, 35 South, to the Scottish Parliament as part of World Thinking Day, and it was great to see the girls getting to go around, to explore and to be somewhere they've never actually been before.
Fantastic. And obviously we have the programme, which is a variety of incredible badges. What's been your favourite badge to work with the girls in your unit?
Oh, without any doubt, it has to be mixology badge. Definitely.
It's funny, the mixology badge is keen a popular one with all the girls. So on behalf of all your guides, I wish to say a massive thank you for all the time and energy and enthusiasm you put into your guide unit. Thank you. Congratulations, Liz.
Thank you very much.
So Liz, you have had many roles within Girlguiding Glasgow. You've been a fantastic ambassador for our county. What's been your favourite role?
Oh, do you know, I think it's my weekly one, taking brownies. I think working with the girls is what I enjoy most, and I think if I wasn't doing that, I wouldn't probably have enjoyed all the other roles in the same way. So yes, that's my favourite one.
We absolutely agree with Jill, and I wish to thank all Girlguiding Glasgow volunteers on behalf of our county's Rainbows, Brownies, Guides and Rangers for providing epic adventures.
As part of our centenary year, myself and a group of rangers created our county challenge badge, Give, Grow, Go, which encouraged all members across the county to undertake numerous challenges to reach 100 points. Due to lockdown, we adapted the badge and relaunched an at-home version and activity videos to help everyone still celebrate. One of the activities was for members to think about what they would like for girls of the future.
Let's have a look at our members' aspirations for the next 100 years.
Thank you to all our county members who have participated in our county challenge. We have had lots of fun creating the badge. As this year has been so unusual, we are encouraging members to continue the challenge into 2021.
We would now like to all come together and renew our Girlguiding promise. Jill and Morag will lead the renewal, starting with our youngest section, Rainbows.
Rainbows, are you ready? Big loud voice.
I promise that I will do my best to think about my beliefs and to be kind and helpful.
Well done. Brownies, are you ready now?
I promise that I will do my best to be true to myself and develop my beliefs, to serve the Queen and my community, to help other people and to keep the Brownie Guide law.
Well done. Guide, Rangers and Adults members, are you ready?
I promise that I will do my best to be true to myself and develop my beliefs, to serve the Queen and my community, to help other people and to keep the Guide law.
Well done, everyone.
Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining us to share our virtual promise renewal.
We would love to see all your pictures of you at home renewing your promise. Please share with us on Girlguiding Glasgow's social media platforms.
Each year, Girlguiding Glasgow recognises a unit or individual who has undertaken exceptional service to the community.
I was delighted to present the 46th Glasgow Guides and Rangers with the Pat Gray Salver Award. The girls recognised the increased food poverty during lockdown and wanted to help in some way. The Guide and Rangers undertook chores around the house to earn money to purchase food. The Guides shared their cause on a local Facebook page to encourage the local community to support their efforts. One day alone, over 1,000 items were collected. A tremendous team effort from the unit to make a real difference in their community when needed most. Well done, everyone.
Well, that just about concludes this year's annual review, which has been an extra special one for very different reasons than we thought at the start of the year. On behalf of Sophie, Beth, Emma and myself, it has been a pleasure hosting Girlguiding Glasgow Celebrates. To conclude the event, final words from Jill, our County Commissioner.
Thank you, Rangers. It has been the greatest privilege to serve as Girlguiding Glasgow's County Commissioner over the last 5 years. I would like to take this final opportunity to express my thanks to my fellow trustees, the Girlguiding Glasgow executive team, who have diligently carried out their roles ensuring our county operates most effectively and efficiently. I have asked a lot of the team this year, more so than any other, and I would like to thank you for your unwavering support. I would also like to say a special thank you to Evelyn McWhinney and Anne Short as my Assistant County Commissioners for their support during the last 5 years. I am prouder than ever to belong to Girlguiding Glasgow and be part of a county that is determined to support and connect with girls and young women even in the most difficult of times. Girlguiding in 2020 has fundamentally changed. However, our movement continually changes to meet the needs of our members, so please continue to stick with Team Glasgow. You are valued volunteers and needed more now than ever by the members and the volunteers in your unit, district, division and at county. It has been the greatest honour to lead Team Glasgow. I will look back on my time as an incredible adventure and I will be forever grateful for the fun, laughter and friendship I have shared with you all. I know you will continue to give our new County Commissioner the support and commitment which you have shown me, and I wish the new team every success in driving Girlguiding Glasgow forward. Thank you. Go well and safely.